Hello and welcome to Flora and Fate. This channel is my love letter to the great outdoors from my new home in Maine and beyond. There's something special about autumn in Hudson Valley. The air feels crisp, the colors feel richer, and everything seems just a little more alive. Today we're exploring one of New York's most famous small towns, Sleepy Hollow, and ending the day at one of the state's biggest fall traditions, the Great Jack-o'-lantern Blaze. Sleepy Hollow is best known for its connection to Washington Irving's Legend of Sleepy Hollow. But even without the legend, it's a charming place to visit this time of year. The streets are lined with historic brick buildings, and trees are just beginning to turn, and nearly every shop and front porch is dressed for the season. Pumpkins, corn stalks, and wreaths of orange leaves. Our first stop was Headless Horseman Bridge. While the original wooden bridge from Irving's story is long gone, a small stone bridge now marks the spot near the old Dutch church. Standing there, it's easy to imagine the story that made this town famous, though today the only sounds are the river quietly moving beneath and the leaves rustling above. Just up the hill is the Headless Horseman statue, one of the most photographed spots in town. The sculpture captures the moment the horseman is raising his sword mid-charge. Frozen in bronze, it's the perfect photo stop for anyone visiting in October. Next, we made our way to the old Dutch church and Sleepy Hollow Cemetery beside it. Both are must-see stops for anybody visiting. The church dates back to the 1600s, one of the oldest in New York, and its small stone walls and wooden shutters give a timeless feel. During our visit, we also stopped by the Lyndhurst Mansion. It's a stunning Gothic revival estate that's been featured in films like Dark Shadows, and it adds to the area's historic charm. Even in the daylight, there's a quietness to this place, peaceful and historic rather than eerie. From the top of the hill, you can see the Hudson River glinting in the distance, framed by the last traces of green. The Hudson River itself is something to pause for. Flowing steadily between mountain ridges, the water mirrors the trees that line its bank. Boats drift slowly past, their wakes breaking the stillness, and you can see why artists, writers, and travelers have been drawn to this valley for generations. It's a reminder that part of what makes Sleepy Hollow so captivating isn't just the folklore, but the landscape that surrounds it. And as the sun starts to dip lower, it's time to head just a few miles down the road to one of Hudson Valley's most iconic fall events. The Great Jack-o'-lantern Blaze is one of the biggest Halloween events in the country, and seeing it in person feels like stepping into something between an art show and a celebration. It takes place on the grounds of the Cortlandt Manor, about 15 minutes from Sleepy Hollow. Over 7,000 hand-carved pumpkins light up the property each night, arranged into enormous displays that stretch across gardens, paths, and courtyards. Every single pumpkin is carved by hand by a team of local artists, most of them volunteers who start months in advance. Each year's designs are different, so no two seasons ever look quite the same. Walking through, you move beneath glowing arches, past towering walls of carved light, and through scenes that fill every corner of the historic estate. There's music playing softly, the scent of cider and donuts in the air, and hundreds of visitors moving at their own pace, taking it all in. The atmosphere is festive, creative, and filled with a spark of wonder that only comes this time of year. The scale of it is breathtaking, thousands of flickering pumpkins glowing against the backdrop of the Hudson Valley night. You can see the level of care and detail, each one carved, lit, and placed by hand. It's not just about Halloween. It's about craft, community, and the beauty of light in the darkness. Even the crowds don't feel rushed. You can wander, stop for photos, grab a snack, and just let the glow of thousands of pumpkins wash over you. It's the kind of experience that stays with you long after the season ends, a celebration of fall, of creativity, and of everything that makes the Hudson Valley such a special place this time of year. Sleepy Hollow and Blaze together feel like the perfect pairing. History meets creativity, tradition meets imagination. It's a reminder that fall isn't just about colder days or changing leaves. It's about the moments that make you pause, look around, and feel a part of something a little bigger. If you enjoyed this journey, please stay tuned, and later this month I'll be sharing the legend of Sleepy Hollow itself and more haunted folklore stories to come this season. Till next time, stay curious and stay wild.